Hello and welcome to today's edition of the Reaction with me, Mekajikop, and thankfully we are here again to delve into matters before Ghana heads straight into the 2026 FIFA World Cup. It is quite interesting that things are unfolding. Fundraising events have been launched for the Black Stars campaign at the next World Cup. But funny enough, I have some few thoughts to put together just to serve as an enlightenment to every Ghanaian football fan and to the world. And look, we are all entitled to our own reactions, and today I'm delving into the Ghana Football Association president's comments that he has made over the days now, which we've covered. Some he made at the fundraising ceremony, and some he has made afterwards. It's quite funny that you will hear the Black Stars, the Ghana Football Association president telling us that we fear no foe and that Ghana is stepping into the World Cup as one of the big guys. And I'm wondering, what is the Ghana Football Association president watching or seeing? He claims that yes, indeed, as Ghana steps into the World Cup tournament, they are going to actually be of they are actually going to exhibit a lot of impact in the World Cup. And funny enough, interestingly, you would tend to ask yourself, is he seeing something as a sports pundit I am not seeing? Is he seeing something that as an analyst I am not seeing? Or is he seeing something that as a fan I am not seeing? He tells us, he makes an argument. I remember a few months ago, he made an argument that 4 years ago we were an underdog in the 2022 World Cup. Why? The squad we assembled was more or less part of one of the youngest squad to ever participate in the World Cup, and that they are currently more experienced. After 4 years, they've been experienced, they've been more exposed, they have a lot of how do I even put this? They've gotten a lot of minutes in terms of playing time, and all that coming into one basket. They are actually going to show a lot of promise in the next World Cup, which is set to happen in June. Now the question now pops up: is Ghana truly ready ahead of the World Cup? If the president makes an argument saying that yes, Ghana has an experienced squad now, because now the question now comes in: how many of the squad was present in the 2022 World Cup and are now present and are still present and ready to play and will be part of the squad heading into the 2026 World Cup? And after 4 years, has the Black Stars transitioned into the team that it ought to be? If we are answering all these questions, then we will be able to ascertain and determine that Black Stars is actually walking into this World Cup as one of the favorites. In Group L, we will have Panama, Ghana themselves, Croatia, and England. Pick every team and you will realize that Ghana is actually a minnow, irrespective of the talent we are going to bring forth. As for talent, we have it in terms of ability. Implementation of the ability in the system Coach Tuado would employ on a day becomes a problem. So if the president tells us that, giving us a lot of hope, a lot of assurance that we fear no foe, come on. That's what we say in our camp parlance. What do I know? Don't write in wow, ABL wow that never. Come on. I love it when you are making your thoughts known that yes, Black Stars is actually stepping into a World Cup that looks promising. Now my issue here, is it true? The squad we are even presenting, do we even have what it takes to brush away every squad, every team we meet at the Mundial? Is it true that what we are doing now, the fundraising we are raising, is not just about raising funds for the squad to go and participate in the Mundial, but it's just about us making sure that the funds will be put into good use. So all the assurances you are making as a president is good. But you should also know All the Ghanaian is looking for is you putting our funds into good use. Even if there will be no need for anybody to promise anybody. This is a squad that didn't qualify for the AFCON, the African Cup of Nations. This is a squad that didn't qualify. If we feared no foe, we wouldn't have submitted ourselves, succumbed to a loss against your friend is saying Kwesi Appiah's side, a side that is not known in terms of world football. Sudan, remember they held us here accountable in our own backyard, took us back to and away from home grounds and shipped us. True or false? This is the same squad. The same GFA president who told us that Niger players were not even qualified to play in Dreams, his club. So where is this one coming from? How come this same team has all of a sudden become a team ready to build or play something positive or have an impact in a tournament which is unforgiving, such as the World Cup? Where is this one coming from? Where is this argument coming from? Then I hear he makes another argument that what do we say? Ghana 4 years or few years ago, a game against Germany was more fearful. We were frightened as Ghanaians. We were frightened to play against Germany. Since when? Is this the first time Ghana is playing against Germany? If not for anything at all, in recent times, you could remember in 2014, Ghana played against the eventual winners. We were the only team Germany actually failed and struggled to beat. In fact, we were supposed to win that game. What? We met them, we faced them, boot for boot. There was no fear. So where is this argument coming from? All of a sudden, there is a World Cup to be played, and the rantings have become too much, too many. We are even losing focus on what we are supposed to do. Where is this one coming from? Where is it coming from? My issue is the ranting must stop. Football will be played in June. Our only prayer is that we are supposed to have a technical team that understands the squad we have. So therefore, the formations you are going to deploy in every game, the systems you are going to deploy in every game should suit and bring the best out of every player on the field. If we are even going to initiate substitutions, we should have the best of substitution going into the game. If you are going to, if Coach Otuado will employ in the services of any bench player, it means that the player is actually entering into the fray with a lot of experience, with a lot of in-depth understanding with regards to the system the team is playing. What? That's what we are asking for. As Ghanaians, we know we are not having the best of squad. In terms of gelling, in terms of synchronization of the team, they've not been up there. So what do? We can only give them their support. So as a president, this is not the time for the ranting, the boasting. Come on. Obviously, it's clear. We can do better. As for the ranting, Mr. Katias Okraku, you are entitled to it, but you should be measured. That's what I'm saying. If you raise our hopes high, then we go and come back, then your first